you guys see it now?
No.
You should see it in a minute. Because I'm looking at it now.
Okay.
Okay. So let me go set this up. This is gonna work, but let's see. Can you pull up the stream so we can test my
What are the streams about?
go to the quick club tab. Go.
Oh, तो इधर है, इधर नाम है ऑलरेडी.
Yeah. वगैरह सारा है. So.
If it locks you out, the password is 331-3330. 331?
You just told the entire world your password.
Into this final. That's a very good shot. It's not an easy shot to play. Wait for it and smash it down onto the offside. What a good looking shot that was.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, well, 55 for 3 into the 7th over is not bad. And they would have won a little more runs, I believe. Problem is they've lost 3 wickets. That's good bowling. It's a fuller ball onto the legs and didn't give enough room to Umair to open his arms and be able to get the connection that he wanted. That's good bowling from Karachi Kings. They lost the toss and they were put to bat, I believe. They were put to bowl, I believe. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Let's get an edge, and that'll be 1 run as per the rules of this NSL. It has been a wonderful tournament organized during the winters here in Virginia. NSL 8 teams played into that, and Karachi Kings and Virginia Thunders into the final. Early on, they both played their semi-finals and qualified into the final, into the last over after this. Nice. A good finish to the over, 1 run off it. After 7, it's going to be 57 for 3. Only 1 more over after this. I believe Karachi Kings will feel very happy with the kind of bowling display they have shown. But remember, this is going to be a bit of a tensed match because it is final. Remember, you play for this. And it's only 1 more over after this. How many more can Virginia Thunders get? Previous match in the semi-final, they got themselves 87 and they've won it comprehensively. How many more can they get? Shoaib has been brought into the attack. He hasn't bowled any overs yet. We'll be having Farhad with us shortly, and we'll ask him to tell us more about the NSL 8 and how this has gone for him. This is brilliant organization as for providing the opportunity for the teams to come and play here. Farhad, good evening and congratulations for running such a wonderful tournament here.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Farhad. Thank you for coming out and doing the commentary. Always nice to have a person who's a professional at the end of the day to add to our league here. But in terms of the league, I mean, we've had great success. We've had 8 teams this year. We're hoping to get more next year. And then this is probably the only tournament happening in the DMV area in terms of winner. So we're
I have to appreciate the shot. Sorry, Farhan, for cutting you words. You have to also appreciate the fact that you provide the opportunity for everyone to come and see the kind of talent that we have in DMV. Having some really, really good cricket shown all around. Yeah, so how did this idea come? Yeah, that's a wicket. Good ball that is. Yorker and had no answer to it. So tell us about this MSL8. Like where from you guys got the idea that you should do it? I know this is the first time you guys are doing it. And how has been this experience?
Yeah, so the idea actually sprung up from Hamza, one of the other organizers, and he has been running leagues around the area for a very long time. MSL is one of his brainchild leagues that he started. It's a basketball league. So when he kind of approached me about this, hey, there's a facility called the St. James out in Springfield, and they have an indoor facility that is huge and it's big enough for cricket. We definitely took the opportunity and went at it. And we're very fortunate that the community has responded to it really well, and then players have really loved it. So we're hoping more and more players join. It's an opportunity to play cricket in the winter, other than the spring and summer times.
Yeah, it's been very exciting. And into this last over. He's been trying to board these short ones. That's an opportunity, and what a great catch that is. He was a little imbalanced for a catch, but he took it at the end comprehensively. That's a good catch. That's another wicket down in this last over. I believe Karachi Kings have really put on a good show, considering this is a final match, and Virginia Thunders only managing to get 61 into the last over. Only 2 more deliveries to be bowled. So, how happy are you the way things have gone? And have you had anyone of your interest as for the players against it? I know some players have played with a striker of around 400, 500. I mean, unbelievable it is. And some bowlers been really fiery and very fast. Who's been your pick?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I gotta say, Moise, that's currently playing for Karachi Kings, is a top scorer in the regular season. He's had a fantastic tournament. I gotta give a shout out to Imran from VA Boomers as well. He's also been fantastic. Unfortunately, he got out really early today, but he's been another pick in the tournament. In terms of bowling, I mean, there's been some fantastic one instance from Hamza right now that's batting. He's had a couple of, I think, 1 or 2 fifers in the tournament as well. And then the Boomers, I mean, although they didn't make it to the final, their bowling unit had been on fire. They did not let anybody really get above 50, 60 runs in a game. So, yeah, I mean, I got to give it to their unit. And Hamza out here, he's been doing a great job as well.
I mean, 5 in an 8-over game is not a joke.
Oh, no,
That's
no.
a maximum. That's what you want from you, a player coming down to bat at number 7, and he's smashed his maximum. I mean, getting 5 for your team is one thing, but when you come down and bat, how good it is that you can hit a few, because you as a bowler won't have many runs on the board, isn't that?
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course. These are going to be handy down the innings.
Absolutely, yeah. Of Virginia Thunder's innings, they've managed to put 69 for 5. 87 was scored in the first semi-final between Virginia Thunders and Virginia Boomers, which unfortunately Virginia Boomers really struggled chasing down. How many did Karachi Kings manage to hold their opposition for, and how soon they were able to go after it? And then you brought the point about the top scorer being with the Karachi Kings. So now tell us, with the expertise you have and you've seen these players, how do you see this game? 69 for 6, final, there is pressure for sure, but what do you make of this?
So if it was a regular season game, I would have said Karachi Kings have it. They're going to take it and they're going to run with it. But like you said, it is a final. And we saw that earlier today with the VA Boomers. Even though they've been hot all season long, they've had a struggle with the batting unit. So it could be anybody's game. 69 runs is not a bad target or bad score to put on in the first innings, and then put the pressure on them, maybe get some early wickets, and then go from there.
Yeah, so you talked about the organization of this NSL8, and you also promised there'll be more teams coming into the next season. So what are the plans, and what should the teams be looking forward to as for the next season is concerned? You're going to do it in the next winter, or you're going to do it a little earlier than the winter? How is that going to be looking for the future?
So Farhad, in this area, cricket usually runs outdoor up until, I would say, late October. So this year we kind of started a little later, but we are hoping that starting next season, we can go start November, early December timeframe, and then go all the way into maybe a longer season even, right? In terms of what's going to happen between now and next winter, we are actually looking to have a mini tournament in between which is going to utilize. If you can see, there's 4 halves here, or multiple halves here. We're going to utilize quarters of the field and play the horizontal way and see if we can get some more participants to come out, have some more fun. Maybe spinners will come into play as well there. So it'll be a more strategic game. So yeah, that's our hope. But we're definitely looking forward to having that tournament again next winter. Hopefully we'll have, I mean, if it was up to me, double the teams, but that all has to do with scheduling and stuff like that. So
Yeah, well, absolutely brilliant work, I must say. The way you have provided the entertainment throughout the winter, because listen, at times it's snow outside and you're still playing inside indoors. That's a blessing. It's good to have
Yeah,
such facilities.
and it's climate controlled, right? So you don't have to freeze your butt off out there. So I hope they appreciate that aspect of the game too.
Yeah, for guys listening to us, these are the few American slangs you're listening, and just that.
We talk during halftime, but
So how long do you guys give a break as for the next team coming in is concerned? Like it's a 10-minute break, 5-minute break. How soon they just come out and bat? It seems like the batter's already out in the middle.
yeah, we do try to make the break short because we are at the St. James facility and they have their hours. Today we actually have ran a little bit overtime later than expected, so we are trying to speed it up a bit. But in general, yeah, the break is not too long. It's about, I would say, 7 minutes max, 8 minutes range. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure as things progress, there will be, I mean, even better management of time as for
Yeah.
having teams coming in and batting is concerned, and teams ready to play on the clock. And I have to say this to the viewers watching us: the new voice you're hearing is Hamza. He's the other organizer alongside Farhan, and I believe this has been a success as for putting together such a wonderful tournament in a short period of time is concerned and coming down to the final. Here we are, the first ball of the final, second innings. Karachi innings are chasing 70 runs to win this final. Quick run taken, and I love the spirit. That's what you want when you want to come down and chase it. You come with a very strong intent, because in this game of cricket, all that matters is what intent you show on the field and how confident you are. These quick runs between the wicket really put pressure on the opposition.
Absolutely, and I am actually one of the team captains for VA Thunder as well, so I might be watching a little bit on edge for this match. So don't mind me if I make any. And I hope that's a catch right there. Oh, fielding. Yeah, so there might be some biased commentary on my end as one of the team organizers as well. So when Farhan comes back, I will rotate, so there's no biased commentary.
There's no
on
such
this
thing as
side.
biased commentary, I'll say. I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay. Sometimes you can just get carried away with your emotions. I tell you, you guys have got a good bowling unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be a catch. That could be a catch. That's a catch, ladies and gentlemen. That is a catch for VA Thunder. A very much needed early wicket. Great bowling by Omer Garaya. We really needed that.
So tell me how good a batsman he was who got out, because how concerned were you with him out in the middle? I've seen him bat. I mean, he's a good batter. He smashes big shots right. He's really good. But are you with that breakthrough for your team?
That is a huge breakthrough for us. But this Karachi Kings team is undefeated for a reason. They have depth on both sides of the ball. So, it's definitely a good early point to celebrate, but we cannot let up because our total is not the greatest.
And that's
But
what I don't like.
I do.
You got to be very positive about your total.
Yes,
70 run on the final
absolutely.
is not bad.
Yeah, no, it's definitely defendable.
Yeah.
I think the boys are locked in, inshallah. So let's see. Oh,
You're getting too excited. You're getting too excited.
well, the way
Let's just look at the game how it plays. I believe Virginia Thunders have got good bowling unit early on in the semi-final against one of the best sides.
absolutely.
The Boomers, they really performed nicely. 87 was not a lot of runs considering how quick you can get runs on this turf.
Hmm.
Because listen, you cannot get so much of a movement as far the turf is concerned. It doesn't change. Yeah, one thing you can say is that sometimes the ball can keep low, but as long as you play with a straight bat, and considering how close certain boundaries are,
Exactly.
you have an edge. And then the maximum, because you have this hood on the top. If you hit it across that, I believe you guys can see it. If you hit
Yes.
it across that
Exactly.
net, it's a maximum. So a lot of scoring opportunities. And then too, it was really a good display of the bowling from Virginia Thunders. sending one of the favorites out and now playing this final against the Karachi. That is the end of a good over. 5 runs coming off it and 1 wicket of Shoaib. And this man
Absolutely.
next
We
to
will
me
take
is
that.
so excited.
We will take that for
All right,
sure.
tell me who's going to be the next bowler. Now that we have the brains from the Thunders, let's see
Yes,
who
sir.
the next bowler is going to be.
So next up is Hamza Malik, and he was actually had a very good season this year. He was one of our the players of a bowler of the week. One match he actually had taken 4 wickets in that match, and again, there's only
You
8
have to
batters.
say that. I mean,
Yeah,
talking about 4 wickets, you only get to bowl 2 overs.
exactly. So it was a. We hope to, he can carry the momentum into this match. He had a great game against VA Boomers as well.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yes,
He's got good slow balls.
yeah, he has a good.
Yeah, he's
change
got
of
good
pace.
deceptive slow balls. The first run, that was a good shot, but I tell you, because of the certain rules that you play inside the indoors, that's going to be only 1 run. For such a good shot, it's just 1 run.
Yep.
A little
Yep.
bit unfortunate as well when you talk about
It
how
is
many
definitely
scoring opportunities are there. It is also that certain times your good shots will only give you 1 or maximum
exactly
2.
exactly.
All right, so you were talking about your bowler, Hamza. He's got a
Yes.
4-fer and he's been one of your pick of the bowler. What do you think?
I know this game. I think it means. I mean, withstanding that it is the championship game. So obviously there's enough motivation there. He,
Yeah, that's been given a maximum and they are appealing against the
think,
umpire, which I think is not the right thing to do. And
right.
I think Moise has done a good job. It's not easy to send out a ball that is directing at your body and you still manage to send it for a maximum. And I can see from your feeling, you don't look happy.
I'm not
But
happy
you
about that.
gotta agree with the umpires. The umpires, all it is at the end of the
Yes.
day.
So for the viewers, I mean, I guess the rules. They already know the first section or second section of the roof. So that would be a 6 as it hit the second section of the roof. If it hits the first section of the roof behind this black net that you see on your screen, then it's a live
It's a little
ball.
unfair for a shot he played. He was just talking about it with a 6. Talk
Yeah.
about how good a shot that was.
Yeah, no, that was
He
a great
came on the
shot.
front foot. He played it nicely. And he kind of knew where he's sending it off. He knows that he just has to
Well,
hit
the
the roof.
batsman you're seeing right now. Oh, the batsman you're
Hey.
seeing right now is our
Top scorer.
top scorer of the year. He received a medal before the semifinals today. Moise Ahmed received his much-deserved recognition.
Yeah, and just to tell you, the reason why they are changing is because when it hits the net out there, it will be 1 run and you will have to change the strike. What a shot that
Oh,
is!
what a
Send him
shot by
down the track.
Ahmedullah. What a
That's a
shot
good
by
shot.
Ahmed. Ahmed, the brother at strike right now, is actually one of the helpers for this league as well. He helped us kind of develop the rules, kind of recruit the teams as well. So, Oh! I'm sorry. we had a Hamza with a bounce back from that shot. Great wicket by Hamza. Let's go, brother. Let's go. We needed that. This might really come down to a close game. 43 runs they need from 6 overs. Okay.
So that was a wicket of the last ball.
Yes, much needed wicket.
That's
And again, that's my guy right there. He got out, but very, very instrumental gentleman right there
yeah, he's
for
the
the
captain of
NSL.
Karachi.
Captain of Karachi Kings and one of the, so to say, captains of NSL Super 8. He helped pilot our trial matches to kind of come up with this format. So big shout out to Ahmedullah.
Yeah, well, Hamza's over was very expensive. It's good that he got a wicket in
Yeah.
that. He gave away 22 runs.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was a big
tough.
over. Moyes was the main destructor to say he hit 2
Yeah.
sixes, and then the skipper from Karachi Kings came down the track and hit another one. So 3 sixes in that over is the reason why now the score is 27 for 2 in 2 overs. That's a good start for Karachi Kings. That's the kind of start they would want to chase down 7. That guy is quick, Omer.
Yes.
It's his first over he bowled. He gave away 5 runs only and took 1 wicket. Now I'll be looking at the next 5 deliveries he bowls. You're
Yes.
talking about the Boomers and Javed Mirza, the top wicket taker who really bowled fast. Omer for me is fast as well. Look at that, how quickly it takes off.
Nice.
Nicely played on the back foot,
Very good.
boys. This shows that respect. That's the kind of cricket you play, Hamza. Like you kind of give respect to the batter deliveries and to the batter bowlers, and then you kind of calculate your game as such that okay, I'm going to get a couple of overs from certain bowlers that I can just go against. So why not show some respect to the batter deliveries?
Absolutely.
Hamza is just playing him with a lot of caution. He doesn't want to give away his wicket to Umair. And that's I think the way about chasing down this total. Because
True.
listen, it's the final match. The target is only 70 runs. You've already got
Yeah.
28 runs. What you don't want is to lose wickets.
Yeah.
So right. So what is it going to be for the winners?
So for the winners, it is this is, as you know, tape ball, always associated with cash prizes. So there's a $2,500 cash prize for the winning team of this league, a trophy as well, and also a medal for the man of the match. So should be good spending money for the winning team. $2,500 cash prize. And who knows, if next season we get more teams, we can increase that cash prize and have some, the competition keep improving. Great ball right there by Omer.
No, it's not bad. That's not bad. Umair has completed a successful over in a wonderful spell. He's
Very,
only
very
given away 8 runs, taken 1
Amazing,
wicket,
amazing ball.
and he's really performed for
That
a
is
kind of performance you will want from a player
in a
on a
championship.
final. Yes,
on
sir.
this stage for sure.
Yeah. All right. So I mean,
Umair,
it's good to have the brains from the Thunders here. Another 5 overs to be bowled. Hamza has been very expensive. What are the other bowling options with the Thunders?
So now we have Umair Khan coming up, another good young all-rounder. So he looks like he's coming up now. Our captain Rahul, who is on the left side of the
So
screen.
that's 4 overs secured,
This is our
and 1 over from Hamza. That means they might probably
catch. Never mind.
be the
This
the
is
bowlers
going to be
finish.
a key over here.
Well, I think Moez holds the key for Karachi Kings. The way he plays.
Yes, absolutely.
I tell you one thing. Omer had good slow deliveries. I saw him against Boomers. I will want to tell Moez to be very careful with that.
This team.
That's going to be a no ball. It is. It's going to be only 1. That's good, but that's a no ball. There have been this issue with the bowlers. I think a lot of balls have been above waist high. If you look at all the teams, I mean, I don't know why, but there's been one of the concerns with the teams. That's a slower ball that he bowls, but this time around, getting it absolutely wrong. Remember, this is a free hit. It's still going to be free hit because the previous delivery that was wide makes the next ball to be bowled as the free hit. So you cannot get the batter out unless he runs himself out. And he has the license. He can just go after it and smash it for a maximum. And what better, I mean, is the fact that you have an opportunity to cash out. Can they? I'll be waiting to see how they go.
You
want me to
pull up a chair for you? I'll pull up a chair for you. Good ball by Amir.
Farhan! Yo, Farhan!
I feel like
being very biased.
I just don't want to show my bias on this commentary.
And for the viewers, if
I don't want to show the bias for the commentary. So I'm gonna take a break here. And back to Farhan.
That's a good shot coming down the track, turning it into a full toss and hitting it for a boundary. 43 into the 4th over. Karachi Kings living by their reputation. They have been going hard at the bowlers.
They have, but I think Farhat, on the other side, the bowlers haven't done their team a favor either. They've been bowling a few no balls here, some wide deliveries. I mean, that's not helping their cause.
Yeah, absolutely. Spot on. When you look at the over from Omar or Umair, he gave 8 runs only, took 1 wicket. He was very disciplined. He completed his 2-over spell. He was very good. Unfortunately, he didn't get enough. Look at that. That's a good shot. Too slow, too short. The problem with that ball is he's pitched it almost at the 10 meters length, and you can't do that with a slower ball. You give a lot of time to the batter to just wait for it, sip a cup of tea, and then smash it. And that's what exactly he's done.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Faraz had all day to pick where he wanted to put that.
He just pulled out. All right, that'll be a dead ball. So, for me now, Karachi Kings look in a very strong position. They need another 21 runs from here in the next 4 overs after this. And this over from Umair has been very expensive. Remember, the most expensive from the Thunder has been 22 runs of the over of Hamza, and now Umair is given 19. And you can't afford just leaking runs. You got to contain the batters, which they unfortunately have not been able to do.
Yeah, definitely in a final, a big final. It's always a horrible thing to have a few no balls, a few wide deliveries. That just gives the batting side great momentum. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but Karachi Kings have played a great
That's
game
another
so
good-looking shot, but it's good fielding. Can he keep it to just one? I believe he has. The umpires will check that, and I believe the umpire thinks it hasn't touched, so they are still consulting. That was a good effort.
Yeah,
So
for
you were
sure.
talking about the bowlers. It's also the fielders that back you with some wonderful effort out in the middle. That's the end of the over from Oman, and we'll have to wait for the decision to see if that is more than one run. It seems like they've agreed to the fact that this is a one run. That's good fielding effort to keep it just one. 20 runs coming off that over, which means Karachi Kings are going to be only needing another 20 of the 4 overs. Remember, there are plenty of opportunities as for scoring runs is concerned, and you're scoring under 6 runs and over. That is a luxury. Karachi Kings have also got their I beg your pardon, another 6 wickets, 5. Because remember, this is 8 players aside. That's the reason why we call it NSL 8, right?
Yeah, we sure do.
How did you come with the name?
I mean, we honestly just were figuring out how many players we could play with that will make it competitive both for the bowling and the batting unit. We came up with 8 players, and I pitched to Hamza, what do you think about NSL Super 8? And he was like, I love it. So that's what we rolled with. So
That's a boundary.
I believe
That's
so.
a good shot. It should have been a boundary. You talk about the good fielding effort early on, saved the runs, and this time around, a little bit poor work out there from Salman and Hamza. It's not Hamza's days, I tell you.
Hey, when
It's not.
it rains, it pours, right? So
Yeah, that's right.
unfortunate, but it's just, he's probably still thinking about the couple no balls he's bowled.
Hey, you'll have to leave it behind. You can't just live with that. That's a good run, quick run taken. I really like that. This is a kind of cricket that put pressure on the opposition. The
For
quick
sure.
runs really kill the momentum from the opposition and give the momentum to the batting side. That's already a good over. Rahul into his over and already given away 5 runs in the first 2 balls. You're only defending another 20 when you start the over, and you've already given 5, which means the quota for this over is already done.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, they don't need to do anything out of the ordinary. Don't need to play big shots.
Just
Play
like
along the
that.
ground.
Just like that. It's very sensible cricket. So, I mean, again, the number of players, 8. Come on, make it 11. Everyone has to play. I mean, you just make it more competitive. Just bring more fielders. Have fielders at the slip. Make it a low-scoring kind of contest. For anyone winning it, just make sure that they smash big hits. Like that, coming down the track and just keeping it to 1. That's a quick run. That was a little suicidal run, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he hesitated. When he hit a shot, he had a feeling that maybe this is a boundary. You kind of, as a batter, get to have that feeling sometimes. And then, after hesitating, he ran and could have been run out had that been a direct hit. You don't want that. 7 runs already in this over. That's a little high. Oh, what an effort that is! What an effort that is! Tell me who the fielder is. But he spoils it! Come on, no! You can't do it! You do all the great work and then you just give it away. That's the thing. You get carried away sometimes.
So that's very
Brilliant
unfortunate.
fielding effort.
Yeah, that's an overshadow of the effort that he put in. But that is Durab, their opening batsman. He's been scoring pretty consistently for them as well throughout the tournament. He's a very athletic fielder, as we just saw.
Yeah, well, that was a brilliant effort. It's just that he didn't have to throw it.
Agreed, agreed.
Yeah, but then they will learn. They will sit back and watch this and say, okay, these are the mistakes we made. Made it all the way to the final, and maybe we should have done a little better. 11 runs, 12 runs, correction, from Rahul's over. Come on. And all of a sudden, you see the loss of that energy. Rahul coming out to bowl. You see that shoulders falling down. You don't like that. You come on. You need to fight till the last ball. And that's the answer. That's the answer from Mohammad Faraz. What a shot. Into the slot and smashed for a maximum. End of the over, 18 runs coming off it. Karachi Kings needing only another 2 runs to win this final of the NSL 8. After 5 overs, it's 68 for 2.
Yeah, that was a wonderful pick. I mean, at this point, they have nothing to lose. It looks like Hamza's coming back onto bowl, so hopefully maybe he can redeem himself here. Maybe get some momentum for the next season.
That's a little that's a little too optimistic, isn't it? Oh, Moyes does the work. Come on, that is a maximum. He wins it in a style for Karachi Kings. Into the 6th over only, first ball, and Karachi Kings win the final. Well, I'd like to congratulate you, Farhan, for putting together such a wonderful tournament here.
Yeah, thank you for coming out, doing the commentary for
It's
us.
a pleasure. These guys we play cricket with, and it's nice to be here and been part of this wonderful tournament. Guys, that was it from our side. Karachi Kings win the final. They will win the cash prize.